Hi, this is Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot, and I'm here to do an end of April reading for the air signs. So that will be for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the reason I'm kind of grouping them like this is because I think there's a lot of collective going on because we're having two events. We're having the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction in Taurus. And that's on April 20th. And then on April 23rd, we're having the new moon in Scorpio. So I feel like there's some major events. And the reason why I say it's a major event, every 14 years, this conjunction comes around. In this case, it's happening in Taurus, which will be disharmonious with air signs. Air signs and fire signs, it's disharmonious with. Now, this does not necessarily mean that it's going to be bad. Usually it means it's sort of a yang or activation. It may push you to do something. It's an uncomfortable place that pushes you to accomplish something or get something done. I have kind of meditated and found that there is a lot of completions during this time, like kind of a death and rebirth. There's a lot of opening a new chapter after this April. So there may be some interesting developments. But in any case, this again is for air signs, and we're going to start with some oracle cards for the air signs. And this is just for subject matter. Actually, these are not oracle. These are kind of like a major arcana mixture. I don't know what these are actually called, these cards. I'm going to get one more for you. There we go. They came up easily. So what's going on? We have Shattered Citadel, which is the Tower card. We have Lion, Muzzled, Clenched Fist, which is a Strength, and Magician. Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting, air signs. You have some power. It looks like you have some power and powerful change coming up. Looks like a manifestation as well. Let's see for, these are the oracle cards. This will be Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron-Reed. What have we got for air signs? What have we got for air signs for end of April, possibly going into May? Okay. Okay, so we've got Higher Power, By the Book, Orphaned, and To Be Fair. Okay. All right, you're coming into your strength, air signs, and there's something really interesting going on here. And Treasure Island. I almost missed the best one. Okay, so there's something going on with you, air signs, that I see right away. There is an understanding. I think a lot of us and a lot of you feel a little bit alone in the world, feeling kind of orphaned. There's a balancing of those feelings. You're going to start to have some breakthroughs in terms of like understanding the purpose of the things that you've been through. You're getting communications from a higher power that's giving you, and I have By the Book, and I feel like it's Akashic Record, higher power, orphaned. You're going to start to understand why you've been put here and why you've gone through the things that you've gone through. You're going to understand the fairness of it. You're going to see your own foibles in a way, the things that you did a little more clearly. You're going to see the outcome of the things that you did a little more clearly. And you're going to have an understanding of the beauty of all of that. So where you felt orphaned, you'll start to see the whole picture of that story. And this is going to bring you a lot of strength. And it's an incredible release of power. It's a release of power. There's been power that's been held back within you because you've gotten stuck. I mean, you've gotten stuck somehow. You've gotten stuck in kind of things of this earth and disappointments and things that didn't work the way you felt they should. You have blocked your own manifestation. You have blocked your own success. By being, it's kind of psychological. It's kind of, like I said, the Akashic Record, it's karmic. That would be the best thing to say about it. It's like there's been a karma that's enveloped you, you needed to accomplish. Like I said, there's a lot of completions. There's a completion of karma here. You're going to start to understand the fairness of what happened, that you were not an orphan, you were not a victim. Things were meant to happen for your development, and they happened. And now you have become released. So this is talking about a big release, a tower event, a big release of power. The clenched fist is releasing, and here you see the magician with his hands open. I don't know if you can see these because they're kind of dark. This is a clenched fist that can open, and then look at his hand. Open to receive. So there's a closure that you have created in your life that the tower event is going to release. And suddenly things come. And then here we have Treasure Island. So this treasure is coming. This treasure can be financial. This can be creative. It could be creating the life you want, that you imagine. It can be your potential being released. It can be your soul shining through that you would never let shine through because of fear of harm of that delicate bit of yourself. It's very beautiful what's happening for the air signs. So let's get a few tarot cards and see what's going on for the air signs. What is happening for the air signs? End of April, Uranus, Jupiter, Uranus, Jupiter conjunction, Scorpio, full moon. Tell me more about what air signs are experiencing. Tell me a little bit more about air signs and their experience. Anything else you can tell me about air signs? Are we done? One more. Okay. All right. So we have the Empress, home, pregnancy, mom, 4 cups, many offers but not being interested. Son of Staffs is King of Wands. 8 of Swords again. Did we? Oh, no. No, we didn't have 8 of Swords. But okay, we did have 8 of Swords. I don't know why I was thinking that. Lion muzzle, clenched fist is a cage holding back. Something is being held back that is being released. So 8 of Swords, 7 is Chariot and Death. Okay, so there's the big change, the closing chapter. I did see that for everybody. So you're moving forward into a big change. The 8 of Swords, the cage is released. You're going to still see or feel the fluctuation of going back into the cage versus coming out of the cage. So it's going to be a slower process of being released for some of you, because I do have the Tower here. Tower is pretty quick. It's a lightning strike. That will be the initial, but there might be, just a little bit of a, hesitance for the full you. But I see the full you here. Son of Staffs, that's Knight of Wands, is very powerful. The mother, the home, there's some offers that you're not really looking at that you're going to relook at, because we have the Son of Staffs here, and you may take up something that was offered to you some time ago. It might have something to do with a home that you may have passed up, or an idea that you passed up for a home that you may retake up. We have the Chariot in reverse and the Death card. So you're not going to be able to move on until something comes to a close. There is something that needs to come to a close in your world, and you may be hesitant. If there's a move that you're on the fence about, there may be a move that you're on the fence about. These work a little bit better in the upright. So my suggestion to most of you is really consider a large move. Consider it. And a big change, a death. For some of you, I feel like I want to say something about the mom, but I don't have it quite right. We're going to get to that. And the death, and okay, we're going to have to clarify a little bit more here. Let me grab the other cards. And this is for the air signs. Tell me about the mom. Tell me about the home. Tell me about the 4 cups here. Anything else? Okay, we have quite a bit for that. We have 7 of cups, Knight of cups, the Chariot again, and the Lovers. Okay, so there's a choice to be made. Okay. There are many choices for you. Okay. There may be somebody in your world that wants you to move home to be with them. Move your home to be with them. There's a Chariot card and there's a Lovers of making a choice. 7 of Cups is a lot of different options. So there's a lot of different options. For some of you, this person is really loving. There is love there. And you may be wondering if it's delusional. You may be feeling like this person's delusioned and I'm not taking up this offer. And it would involve a move and kind of a choice. But don't sit on the fence too long. It looks like this might be the one for you, air signs. I do see you moving if this is your case. Yeah. Tell me again about this Chariot over here and the Death in reverse. Chariot in reverse and Death in reverse. Tell me about that for... I just got release of the heart. The Shattered Tower might be a release of your heart. The lion muzzled clenched fist. You refuse to let go, and everything will come to you once you let go of your heart. That might be for you guys. Maybe that's the answer to what I was just asking. But tell me about that. Tell me about that Death in reverse. Tell me about that Death in reverse. Look at these cards. We have the High Priestess in reverse, 3 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune and High Priestess. Okay, so there's someone that might want to lead you in the wrong direction. Hopefully that's not me. I hope not. But looks like you're in charge of the situation. The High Priestess in reverse might be your gut feelings. There's something in your gut that's in conflict with other information that you're receiving. You need to make something work for you financially. The Wheel of Fortune, there's somebody, okay, the High Priestess in reverse, there is somebody that wants you to work against what your feelings are because there's money involved with them. So if you're moving and there's a realtor involved or there's someone else involved, they may try to influence you in a way to serve themselves. Let's just say that. They may try to influence you in a way to serve themselves. So be aware of what partnership. You need someone that really wants to work with you. If you're working with, let's say, a realtor and you're wanting to move and you're moving, making a big change. Beware of who you deal with. That's what it's saying here. Be able to let them go, even if they're giving you a good deal, if you feel suspicious or whatever, because the 5 of Cups is in reverse. You still have whatever you have to hang on to. So you may dream of those other things, and the idea of losing, let's say, a property that you want or something like that is hard for you to deal with, but you can lose a lot if you don't realize that what you have is of value, what you have left. Find somebody that will really work with you. And this could be with any type of investment or whatnot. You're in charge. Remember that you're always in charge. Yeah, so big changes on the horizon. You are able to move on from a situation you've been in for a while. You feel kind of trapped. You have felt closed, and a lot of you, it's your heart that's closed, and there's someone coming along, and this is going to be a little bit of a process for you of opening your heart, but then simultaneously, sometimes you're going to slip back into protecting yourself. But I see beauty. If we go back to these cards, higher power by the book, feeling orphaned, right? To be fair, okay, you're having a huge opening. Treasure Island on the way. So this is a big closing of a chapter for you air signs. This is a big closing of a chapter and an opening and expansion of yourself, your soul. The money situation looks like it could go either way with your money, but the ultimate outcome is perfect for you. So it's not all about money all the time. Sometimes a better life involves less money, more time off, more time to enjoy. Beware of any advisors or agents that you work with. Really take into account that this person, let me ask a couple more questions about this person. Give me a couple cards on this Knight of Cups, just for the air signs. Where are they coming from? Anything else we need to know about this Knight of Cups? I see that our air signs think that they might be delusional. Tell me a little bit more about this Knight of Cups. Lover's Chariot. Tell me a little bit about the Knight of Cups. Tell me a little bit about the Knight of Cups. I have one card. Four of Swords. Peaceful. He's been or she's been through something. And they're coming to terms with themselves. This is a person that's been through something and they're coming to terms. High Priestess here. You will know them. So there's another person in your life that wants to partner up that you are going to have to be aware of. This might be more of a business situation. For this person, they have been through something. They're recovering and healing. They've changed and their soul is calling out. And they might miss you, air signs. This might be someone that just is like, how did I let the air sign go? And I don't typically do readings like this, but yeah, a new start. They want a new start with you. And it's going to seem very odd to you. And just give it a second and see what happens. See how things pan out. Let's have one more card for air signs just to wrap it up. How will things be looking towards the end of the month? Maybe going into May. What can we tell the air signs about what's going on? One card, please. Just a little finishing. Look, this one wanted to come out. Yin. It all makes sense now. Air signs. Air signs, you're a masculine sign. So you're more of a yang or a yan than a yin, typically. So you are going to be discovering your heart. The Empress. Oh, do we have the Empress? I felt like we did have the Empress here. Yeah, we do. Okay, so the Empress is the mom, the heart, the warm heart, the compassion, the loving, the fulfillment, the pleasure at just being, cooking, that type of stuff. A lot of these kind of things that are a little more soul-based are coming out in you, and that's what you're releasing when you release that heart and you're bringing things to you. It's a balance that you're achieving from a yang drive to accomplish something. I feel like there's an opening to your feminine side, whether you're a male or female, and there's things coming through. There's things coming through for you. Now, don't take it so far as you become naive and listen to someone who, just because you're so kind. Still maintain that you have a little bit of analysis discrimination, because there is someone that's coming along that actually wants to take you for a ride. And that might have to do with real estate or moving or There's someone that wants to take advantage of you, and you're in such a heart space that you're maybe not you're losing your critical analysis. But air signs can always bring that back. But there's a real fulfillment of kind of a love, and it's going to draw a lot of things to you if you let that happen. And there's some of you that are going to have a hard time with that because we still had the Eight of Swords showing up upright. Here, Eight of Swords upright. Uh, let go. Let go and let life take you where it wants to take you. You finished your karma. You're ready for life to embrace you. Thanks, air signs.